Chase Elliott just did something at Texas Motor Speedway that nobody saw coming. He started 14th on the grid. He didn't lead a single lap until lap 152 of 267. He had to survive a 4-lap shootout against Denny Hamlin. And when the dust settled, the number 9 Hendrick Motorsports Chevrolet rolled into victory lane for the second time this season and the first repeat winner at Texas in the last 10 races. What Chase Elliott pulled off in the Worth 400 wasn't just a win, it was a statement. And the way he did it has the entire NASCAR garage rethinking everything about Hendrick Motorsports' chances in 2026. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because what just happened in Fort Worth is going to shake up the championship picture in ways nobody expected. Now let's break down exactly how Chase Elliott pulled this off and what it means going forward. But before we get to the winning move, you need to understand exactly what Chase Elliott was up against this weekend. Because for most of the race, the number 9 Chevrolet wasn't anywhere near the front. And the moment things shifted, the exact lap where Elliott went from a top 15 runner to the dominant car on track will absolutely shock you. The Worth 400 presented by Liqui Moly at Texas Motor Speedway. 267 laps around the 1.5-mile quad oval. 40 cars on the grid. And the storyline going into the weekend wasn't about Chase Elliott. Carson Hocevar, fresh off his first career Cup Series win at Talladega, captured the pole with a blistering 191.34 mile-per-hour qualifying lap. Daniel Suarez started second. Chris Buescher third. The narrative was all about whether Hocevar could back up his stunning win with a victory at Texas. Chase Elliott? He qualified 14th, outside the top 10. Not the spot a championship contender wants to start from at one of the toughest intermediate tracks on the schedule. Tyler Reddick, the points leader, started 8th. Denny Hamlin, second in points, started 4th. Everyone above Elliott was already in better position. For the first stage, Elliott was a non-factor. Eric Jones won Stage 1. Hocevar and Hamlin traded the lead in the early laps. Christopher Bell was leading on lap 67 before disaster struck. Bell got collected in a chaotic incident with Todd Gilliland and slammed into the outside wall, ending his day in 38th place. That wreck was the first sign that this race was going to be defined by attrition, not by speed, not by qualifying, by who could survive when the chaos hit. And here's where Chase Elliott's race completely transformed. Because there was a single strategic decision made by his crew chief, a call most teams wouldn't have made that put the number 9 Chevrolet in a position to win. And once you understand the call, you'll see why this victory wasn't luck. It was masterful execution. The race was full of cautions. 7 of them. 40 yellow flag laps. 23 lead changes among 11 different drivers. In a race that chaotic, pit strategy becomes everything. And Elliott's team played it perfectly. While Corey Heim, running a part-time schedule for 23XI Racing in the number 67 Toyota, went on an off-cycle strategy that put him out front leading laps. The Hendrick Motorsports pit crew was busy doing something extraordinary. The number 9 team executed its 3 fastest pit stops of the entire 2026 season on Sunday afternoon. 3. The fastest stops they've made all year, all in this one race. By the time Heim brought his Toyota to pit road on lap 152 for fuel, Chase Elliott was right there. Track position handed to him by strategy and execution. He took the lead and never looked back. From lap 152 forward, Chase Elliott controlled the race with what one writer called an iron fist. He led 87 laps, total the most by any driver in the race. He won Stage 2 by 0.219 seconds over Tyler Reddick. He recorded the fastest lap of the day at lap 176. And every restart, every caution, every challenge from behind, Elliott answered it. Until the final caution. Because here's where everything almost went wrong. Late in the race, Corey Heim spun in. Turn 4, bringing out the 7th and final caution. The yellow flag bunched the field back up. Elliott had to defend on a restart with just 4 laps remaining, against a hungry Denny Hamlin in second place. And what happened on that restart is the moment that defined the entire Worth 400. When the green flag waved with 4 laps to go, Chase Elliott had a decision to make. Top lane or bottom lane. The bottom lane had been winning out on most restarts that day, but the bottom can also bog down. Get pinched. Lose momentum. Elliott had to choose, and he had to choose right. He picked the top lane. Behind him, his teammate Alex Bowman lined up for the push. Alex Bowman, who had missed multiple races earlier this season due to vertigo, who was making his way back through one of the toughest comebacks in modern NASCAR, gave Chase Elliott the push of a lifetime. Elliott cleared Denny Hamlin off turn 2. The number 11, Toyota, had no answer. After his victory, Elliott told reporters, quote, "I wasn't really sure whether to go top or bottom. The bottom had been winning out on a lot of the restarts. I felt like, man, if I didn't get clear off of turn 2, I was going to be in a lot of trouble." He continued, quote, "Fortunately, Alex gave me a great push, was able to execute turns 1 and 2, get clear, and then just kind of manage the last few laps. Final margin of victory? 0.407 seconds. Now let's talk about what this win actually means. Because this isn't just a routine Hendrick Motorsports victory. This is Chase Elliott's 23rd career Cup Series win. It's his second win of the 2026 season. And it's the earliest in a single season that he has ever recorded multiple wins in his entire NASCAR career. Earliest in his career. For a driver who has been criticized in recent years for not closing out races, for falling short in the playoffs, for being inconsistent, this win changes the narrative completely. Elliott is now a multi-race winner in 2026 alongside Tyler Reddick. He's the only other driver in the field with multiple wins so far this season. But the most important detail from this Texas race isn't the win itself. It's what this victory does to the championship standings. And the gap to Tyler Reddick just got more interesting than anyone expected. After Texas, Tyler Reddick still leads the championship, but the gap has tightened. Reddick now leads by 109 points over Denny Hamlin. Chase Elliott jumped to 3rd in the standings, sitting 117 points behind Reddick. Just 8 points behind Hamlin in 2nd. Read that again. Chase Elliott is now within striking distance of 2nd place in the point standings. 2 months ago, that conversation wasn't happening. Now, with 2 wins and consistent top 10s, Elliott has positioned himself as a serious championship contender. Hendrick Motorsports has 3 wins on the season, and Elliott is suddenly looking like the most dangerous threat to Tyler Reddick's title hopes. 3 things to watch. Number 1, the Hendrick Motorsports comeback is real. Don't sleep on William Byron, Kyle Larson, or Alex Bowman either. The organization that has dominated NASCAR for over a decade is finding its rhythm. Number 2, Chase Elliott now has playoff bonus points. 2 wins worth. That puts him in a strong position when the postseason reset hits. And number 3, the championship is no longer a one-driver story. Tyler Reddick is still the favorite. But Chase Elliott just inserted himself into the conversation in dominant fashion. But there's one final detail from this race that nobody is talking about. A specific moment from Chase Elliott's celebration that tells you exactly where this driver's mindset is heading into the rest of the 2026 season. Chase Elliott didn't celebrate this win the way he might have a few years ago. There was no over-the-top reaction, no emotional outburst. He climbed out of the car, smiled, hugged his crew, and got down to the business of doing post-race interviews. Quiet, composed, already thinking about Watkins Glen next weekend. That's the energy of a driver who's not just trying to win one race. That's the energy of a driver who's trying to win a championship. Based on what we just watched at Texas Motor Speedway, Chase Elliott has every reason to believe he can do exactly that. The number 9 Chevrolet is back. Hendrick Motorsports is back. And the 2026 NASCAR Cup Series Championship just got a lot more interesting. What do you think? Can Chase Elliott catch Tyler Reddick? Is Hendrick Motorsports the team to beat going forward? And was that final restart at Texas the moment Elliott's championship run truly began? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and check out the video on screen right now, where we break down Kyle Busch's explosive retaliation against John Hunter Nemechek from this same race. You won't believe what Busch did with 2 laps to go. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.